Good morning, students. So, in our today's class, we are going to read about irony. So, first of all, we are going to discuss about the meaning of irony. So, the term refers to a contradiction between appearance and reality. So, what is the meaning of irony? What is the definition of irony? The term irony refers to a contradiction between appearance and reality. It means there is a difference between what appears before us and what is real. There is a contradiction. Contradiction between what? Contradiction between appearance and reality. The focus is on a polished and refined humor than on bluntly making a point. So, in irony, there is a polished and refined humor rather than a blunt remark. It can be broadly classified into verbal irony, situational irony, and structural irony. So, we can say there are three types of irony. The first is verbal irony, the second is situational irony, and the third is structural irony. So, first of all, we are going to read about verbal irony. In verbal irony, the meaning is often the opposite of what appears to be said. So, there is a difference between what something has a real meaning and what we think about something. For example, in Macbeth, in Act 2, Scene 3rd, Macduff and other lords come to wake Duncan and collect him so that they can be on their way. Lennox tells Macbeth about all the strange things that happened last night. It was incredibly windy and wild outside, and one could hear weird screams in the air. Macbeth agrees, saying it was a rough night. In so saying, Macbeth actually referring to a great deal more than Lennox's. It was a rough night for Macbeth because he was committing regicide and framing innocents for the murder. Thus, his meaning is different from what Lennox understands. So, when the next day, when Macbeth and Lennox will meet, Lennox tells Macbeth that the last night was a rough night. Okay, and Macbeth also says the same, that the last night was a rough night, but both have different meanings of rough night. For Lennox, the night was rough because the weather was not good, but for Macbeth it has a different meaning. For him the night was not good because he was committing Duncan's murder. So there is a verbal irony. Both Lennox and Macbeth have different meanings of a rough night. So there is a verbal irony. The next is the situational irony. So what is the meaning of situational irony? Situational irony derives from events or situations. For example, we can see an example from a story named The Gift of Magi, that is written by O. Henry, that is included in BA third year. So it's a fine and perfect example of situational irony. In O. Henry's The Gift of Magi, situational irony occurs when the wife sells her beautiful hair to buy a platinum fob chain for her husband, while the husband sells his watch to buy tortoise shell combs for his wife. So there is a situational irony when the husband and wife both sells their most valuable possession for each other's happiness without knowing about it. Unknowingly, they both sell their most valuable possessions. Okay, so there is a situational irony. Situational irony is of three types. The first is dramatic irony, the second is tragic irony, and the third is Socratic irony. And dramatic irony is the most popular. So what is the Okay, so what is the meaning of dramatic irony? Dramatic irony is a theatrical situation in which there is an incongruity between what is understood and the truth that is known to the audience. For example, the example is from Macbeth. For example, Duncan's utterance, "No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest," is replete with dramatic irony, as the reader is aware of the greater betrayal that the new Thane of Cawdor is contemplating. So when Duncan is praising Macbeth, when Duncan is praising Macbeth about his bravery, about his honesty, okay, but the audience know what is reality, like. Audience know that Macbeth has ill intentions about Duncan. He is highly ambitious person, and because of his high ambition, he is going to murder. He is going to murder Duncan, but Duncan does not know about it. Okay, so he is just praising Macbeth. So there is a dramatic irony when Duncan does not know the real intentions of Macbeth, but the audience knows about the real intentions of Macbeth. The next is tragic irony. Tragic irony is synonymous with dramatic irony, which occurs when the audience know more than the character knows. Okay, so tragic irony and dramatic irony, both are synonymous. Okay, which means when the audience know more than the character knows. So dramatic irony can lead to both tragic and comic consequences, but tragic irony always has a catastrophic effect. So we can say there is a difference between tragic irony and dramatic irony, because dramatic irony can lead to both effects. Okay, tragic and comic effect, but tragic irony always has a catastrophic, a tragic effect. Okay, for example, in Macbeth, when we meet the witches twice before Macbeth does, and each time we see them, we know they are up to no good. Okay, so before Macbeth, when we meet the three witches, somehow we are able to know about their ill intentions. Okay, so there is a tragic irony. So meaning is there is a difference. Okay, there is a contradiction between what appearance and reality, what appears before us and what is real. There is a difference between these two, and its focus is always on a polished and refined humor rather than a blunt remark. It can be divided into three kinds. The first is verbal irony, the second is situational irony, and the third is structural irony. Okay, thank you.